Okay, so go to here really quick. This it's kind of hard to navigate with this in the way. Can I move that up? Okay, there we go. Okay. So, right, we have here importing the data right over here. Okay. I'm gonna take these out because just because I used this same Google Colab earlier, but just for the example, I'm gonna show you through this. So that shows all the data. It's a lot. And so the first thing you want to do is set the dates as a date time value so that when we try to change its structure, it recognizes it as a date time. So it can kind of help with the years and months. So over here, we change the value. Here we change date time to the year and the month column as well. And we went only 2010 to 2023. You probably already know this. So this is where I filter that. And then the data type over here, we only want earthquakes. We don't want, tsunamis and stuff. So this is me filtering it to make sure it's only earthquakes. So let's run this. Okay. And then next we want to uh, store the combined year and month for each earthquake. So what this does is it makes a year month column. So what this does is you can see an example when I ran it earlier, right over here. It will give the year and then the month, and that way it will be easier to store the numbers for each year and month. Uh, right over here, I made this right over here. What this does is it groups by the year month that I just had over here, and it shows the size. This size shows the number of rows. So what this line does is it gives me the amount of rows for the year month. For example, the year month is 2010, month one. The size shows me how many rows are under 2010, month one. And this gives me 9,527. And then I did the same thing for magnitude, right? So year month, and then I get the mean for the magnitude instead. We don't need the mean for the earthquake count because we can just collect the total amount of earthquakes. But for magnitude, it's better if we take the mean because that gives more insights than if we would just like add up all the magnitudes. So yeah, we get the mean from that, and this will help us out with our next step, which is including that into the year month. So what this does is it creates a new column called monthly earthquake count, and then it draws this what we made right here into here, and it maps it into it. So it ties it together basically. So then that's what makes you see 2010 month one associated with the monthly counts, which is 9,427. So I did the same thing for both of those. And then it would be kind of messy, including all the unneeded columns. So what we need to do is just create a new data frame with all the columns that we need so far. And then it will result into this. These are the only ones that we need so far. We kind of cleaned it up. So what's next to do? We kind of need, all that's left to do is to normalize these values, magnitude and earthquake count, and then also make sure that we combine all the months in one row, so it's not 1, 1, 1, 1. So next we can just normalize it. You know how to do this. The ones I want to normalize, like I said, was earthquake count and magnitude. Draw that back to the earthquake data frame. And now, just like that, it's normalized. So last step is making it in sequential order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And in order to do that, it's just simple method right up here, dot first, dot reset index. And dot first essentially just, helps with each date become unique in its own row. So once you do that, and there you have it, normalized data set, and then you can just, put it into SCV, and you know how to do that. And yeah, but one thing to keep in mind is, see, it's kind of skips some months, how it doesn't have a 4 right here. So because of this, if you ever want to analyze this with another data set, make sure you perform a left join if this is your first table, so that we don't get the mistake of having a month 4 of, let's say, sunspot data on like a month 6 that wouldn't match up. So you want to do a left join so that it can match all the months from Earth. So yeah, that's it.